What is going on, my good people? This your man Zedapthano. You're watching RC Omega. Salute to all my division agents out there. As you can probably tell, we are not using the Ninja backpack right now. You see the BTSU gloves. This is, do you guys remember when I first really started getting heavy with the Division 2 content on this channel? An Infinite Seeker Mine build. Do you remember that one? There was a Lady Death one, and then there was the Infinite Seeker Mine build. That is this one. We've done something a little bit different with it this time, right? And the reason why I decided to do it is I thought about it because before what I was doing is I wanted to have a Seeker Mine build that had a lot of armor. But when I really thought about it, with the way this build operates, if you just, you really kind of stay out of the way with this build. You literally can just stand back here and just keep throwing Seeker Mines in there. That's kind of the concept with the build. So for PvE, I decided, you know what? Let's do away with all the armor and let's just go nuts with the skill. And that's what we did. And it's a ton of fun. I'm talking about you getting 3 million, close to 4 million damage. You're getting ridiculous amounts of damage without overcharging. Right, so let's go ahead and pop in here. I always do this even though I don't need to. I know I'm not the only one. I know I am not the only one. All right, let's get down here and we're going to clear out this room. This will be a quick video. We're just going to check this out, man. I'm telling you. Is that a... Okay. I heard that. I thought I was gonna have a rogue agent. Yeah, this should be a good room to clear out. I don't think we got on elites in here. Depends on how fast it goes. If it goes too quick, then we'll just clear out another room. 2.9, and you can just keep throwing them. See that Scorpio still hitting like a ton of bricks. Gonna overcharge. Gotta be careful. Oh my God! Oh my God! You see how big it is? Look at this! No! There was nowhere to run. There was nowhere to run. I'm so glad that happened. So yeah, now that I have reminded myself, I'm sorry. It's funny, like watching myself back, playback, watching my own playback, and it's like, how did you forget that? But anyway, what it was the radius, right? So the idea with that build, now that I think about it, it was to reduce the radius, increase the skill damage. And maybe the armor as well. That was the idea. I completely forgot about that and said, hey, why don't we just crank these skill tiers up? And I forgot when you crank them skill tiers up, you crank up that radius as well. And when you overcharge an already huge Seeker Mine, you have a Seeker Mine big enough to destroy all of Washington. So that's what just happened to us. We're swapping out the pieces right now, and we're going to check out the build breakdown with the armor pieces on it instead of so many skill tier pieces, right? Yeah, let's check this out. All right, let's see how well we fare now without that the Seeker Mine being so huge. Nice small circle, and we're just gonna keep on throwing it out like this. Overcharge. .6. We still good. I'll take that. Jeez. There we go. We still overcharged just then. Yeah, this is all you need. Yep. How could I forget that? That's the most important part. Now you got a tank build where you don't even need it to be a tank. So perhaps I could throw some more reds in it. So that's what we're gonna be doing this week. I'm gonna be revisiting my Seeker Mine build and seeing if we can add a little something extra to this. Because what we don't want to do is increase the size of that Seeker Mine. right? So now this is how we're gonna power it up. We'll just drop it on the floor. Let's see what the power level is at. 3.2. Follow me? Right? Now we can send that 3.2 in that nice little tight little ball straight to him. See what I'm saying? Yeah. We got our Scorpio on our back just in case somebody get close. But for the most part, we're gonna keep the TDI in our hand. Using everything else but skill tiers to crank up that Seeker Mine. So we keep that size nice and small. We got a nice cooldown on that hive, so if you have to detonate it, go ahead.
Incoming backup request.
Look at that. Nice size. You ain't gonna jump from 2.9. That's it. Yeah, so much better, right? Much better. So this is the build that we're going to be working on this week. We'll call this day one. Revisiting the Seeker Mine build. I miss my little Seeker Mine. I haven't been using this thing in so long. I haven't used this thing in so long, bro. It's like a little puppy following you. You know what I mean? I miss my Seeker Mine, bro. All right, let's check this out. Let's check this out. We got the hive down. We got the autophizer down on the ground. Our damage level is 3.5 at a 4.6 radius, right? If we pick this thing up, we're gonna detonate that one. Pick this up, drop it down. Okay, now we good. 3.5 is and our blast radius is 4.6, and we go down here. Right, look at our radius, 15%, right? That's 4.6, right? 3%. That's because we do not have the TDI in our hand. Now, when we put the TDI in our hand and we look at the blast radius again, it goes up to 4.8, right? But still, 4.6, 4.8, not a whole lot difference, right?
Agent.
Look at our damage level, by the way. You see that? 2.4? You see that? We just saw it at 3.5. Yeah. That is the difference with the autophizer. You follow me? So absolutely phenomenal. And I think it works. 3.5 is all you need. I mean, I think I've seen damage out there hitting at 3.9. Now we could crank it up higher than that. But listen, this is the thing that's dope about this build, right? Is that's what we're hitting at a 3.5 right now. But I'm going to be working on this build this week, and the game plan is to fill in 3 slots of hardwire with another 30% on the skill damage, right? So that's going to be this, right? This is rolled with a explosive resistant, so we're going to get another hardwire holster, right? We're going to roll 170 on there, and this explosive resistance is going to be a skill damage 10. Same thing here, skill damage 10, where the skill haste is. Then on the backpack, we're going to have, instead of armor regen, we'll have another skill damage 10. So we want another 30% on the skill damage, right? So we're going to crank it up even higher. It hits it at 3.5. We're going to crank that up by 30%. That's the game plan, right? Just in those 3 pieces. Right now, I'll let you see everything that we got going on here right now. You know, you saw that already. We got some skill damage here. We got some repair skill, which we don't need, but skill haste 11.5, right? Cool thing about it is we don't really need skill haste on this build. Don't really need it. So fill in those skill haste slots with something else. And as we work on this build throughout the week, we'll figure out what we're going to replace that with. But we don't need no skill haste mod slots on this build at all. None. We need 0, right? So there's that. We're going to be replacing that too, right? We'll probably fill those in with red support since we have 0. You know what I mean? And then right here, same thing, right? That'll be a skill damage. This one is already a 10. Follow me? So that is the game plan for this week. I'm revisiting this. And again, keep in mind, the idea is to keep the blast radius low as you can get it, right? With a high damage level, 2.5, right? And absolutely phenomenal. The problem that you're going to run into is if you have a blast radius that's already huge, already big, if you run a build like this on a 6 tier, you understand what I'm saying? Like I just did. You saw it just happen to me. You run this on a 5 tier, 6 tier, your blast radius is already going to be up nice. It's going to be huge, right? Your blast radius is already going to be huge, right? And then when you overcharge that already massive radius, it's going to cover the entire room. You saw it. You just saw it happen to me. You just saw it happen with your own eyes, right? So you want to be careful with that, right? A nice small radius is the goal, and increase the damage level. So we're going up by 30%. Absolutely want to have a Scorpio on this build. You're using 0 Fs on the chest plate. You definitely want to run a Scorpio on this build because you're not going to have a whole lot of reds on this, right? So you want weapons that's going to hit hard, right? This one I like to have over 500K. It's lacking a little bit, but it's okay. You know, we're not really using the marksman rifle much at all anyway, right? We're going to have this in our hand for the most part, just in case somebody makes it past the seeker mine and gets close to you. You want to just knock them down with that Scorpio, right? So that's it. Make sure at your specialization bench, you have whatever your secondary is going to be, have that highlighted, you know, at your specialization bench, and of course you want the Scorpio. This is a Scorpio BTSU glove build with the seeker mine. So yes, absolutely phenomenal. I love this build. We're going to be working on it. Yes. Probably give me like 3-4 days. I should be able to get those pieces, I think, in about 3 or 4 days. I'm just gonna be grinding out Countdown. We'll be out at Countdown. We'll be up there at the summit, and we'll be just knocking it out. So you get a chance to see me use some of the other builds that I've put together. You know, that you've been watching over the past month or so, right? So with all that said, we're gonna get out of here. Infinite Seeker Mine build. We cranking you up, baby. And with all that said, we getting out of here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. We are out of here. Peace. Salute to all my division agents. Let's get it. Not again.
RCO nigga.
Trap you in my little web.
OP Mark 2s and RBGs for you fellas.
Dynamite.
Straight through here, straight through.
You watching
3.
RCO nigga.
Don't you run from me.
RCO nigga.
When you sign up to be an NPC in the Division 2 and realize you should have went to Roblox. Here's how not to enter the dark zone. You watching
RCO mega.
Hilo almost at extraction zone.